guys, are you ready to see Siesta Key? I'm sure you probably have heard about it. Most people hear about Siesta Key before they hear about Longboat Key, unless you've already got a family property there. This island stretches 8 miles and has just 2.4 miles total of land. The word key, which I didn't know, is Spanish for cayo. Gotta say it like this, Spanish. And it means shoal or reef, which I did not know. All right, before we show you the main beach, this is actually lesser known Shell Beach, which is a really small, it's technically public little beach. It's got still the quartz sand that Siesta Key is really known for. And it's on a dead-end road, so there's very, very limited parking. But you've got a great little residential area here too, which I'm going to show you next. All right, so this is a newer development here. We're still on Shell Road, closer to the beach side. And then Solimar here on the right side, all single family homes. Kind of cute little neighborhood. All right, now we're on Roberts Point, a great single family home community, again, off of Higel. And speaking of Higel, a gentleman by the name of Harry Higel formed the Siesta Land Company in the 1900s. He served as mayor in 1913 for Sarasota. And then later in 1921, interestingly enough, he was murdered and the assailant is still unknown. Something that I did not know, I learned that. But you can see eclectic mix of styles here. Most of these homes out here are on the water. It's like a little peninsula here. And you're bikeable to the village and bikeable to, I would say, the Siesta Key public beach area. And so you've got some water here. People always working on their lawns and their landscape. Of course, boating community here. So there's actually some pretty well-known people that live out here. But I'm going to show you in the back here in a second. Here's a really pretty home, and there's been some record sales in here, averaging in the 5 million range. So what used to be kind of pushing the market up, that's kind of par for the course in this type of market right now in Siesta Key. Meanwhile, Siesta Key does have a school. It is the Out of Door Academy. It's private, and it's pre-K through 5th grade. Beautifully kept, clean campus. Sits on, I think, 5 acres. And we just sold this house. It's on Treasure Boat on the corner of Treasure and not Higel, one of the smaller streets. And that was actually our last closing of the year. It was a little bit of a challenging transaction. They're not always easy, but we closed on that one for $1.196, and we did find the buyer, so that was a good sale and it's a nice way to end the year. So this is a nice dead-end street, lots of lower-lying homes and lots of older homes. I think that at some point these will be turned over and in need of either renovation or tearing down. If you don't feel like you're on vacation in the Siesta Key Village, and I don't know what to tell you. So right behind this is the Village Cafe, really great breakfast and walk to some of these resorts. And then right across the street here, you've got some commercial shopping area with Gabbiano's Italian restaurant, excellent food, and Davidson Drugs. Another fun spot if you like margaritas is the Hub. And if you want to go out and have like a little bit of a bar scene, there's the Beach Club behind us in that building. And last but not least, what is behind me? Coldwell Banker. This is a satellite office for us, so we can utilize it when we're on Siesta Key. All right, guys. Again, right, still in the middle of the village here, and it's December. We're heading into New Year's weekend. And so this is the hustle and bustle that we've got going on. Lots of activity. Some of my staple places are the Daiquiri Deck. I used to frequent that quite a bit when I was in my 20s. Kind of grew out of it, but it's definitely a fun spot. And then across the street from Daiquiri Deck, you'll see that straw roof over there, or tiki looking roof. That is Gilligan's. So and then there's a bunch of other places that you didn't see, like sort of around these other places, but next up I'm going to show you the world famous Siesta Key Beach. All right, you guys, I had to do the selfie mode because Shayla's literally still trying to find a parking spot. The parking is huge and there's literally that many people here. Look at this, 99% quartz, sand, Siesta Key, nothing really compares to this. And there's a concession stand behind me, restrooms. And beautiful weather right now. I would say it's in the low 70s. And then we have some amenities here too. It's great. Okay, you guys, now we're on the south side of Siesta Key. This is Stickney Point. And if you connect from Stickney Point, it takes you all the way out to the interstate. And this is the South Bridge. And we're approaching Captain Kurt's, famous for their clam chowder. Look at that beautiful American flag. You can see that thing coming down the island. It's a beautiful thing. And of course, all these condos here on the beach side. And behind all of this, there is a dry dock for your boats too. At the very south end of the island too, behind where the camera is showing, is also Turtle Beach. It's also another public beach on Siesta Key at the very south end there. And just a lot going on here. Siesta Key is an amazing island. And, you know, if you're coming in town to visit, and you want to have some suggestions of places to stay, or you want to learn more about Siesta Key, click the link below, shaylatwit.com.